Fall afternoon in the state of Texas. The roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be our visitors taking on the Houston Texans. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. This guy's coming in, winning 3 of their last 4 games. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. This guy's ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a peek at a guy with a lot of experience. His 9th year now in the NFL under center.
If you ask coaches at any level to decide their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 58 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Now Stroud. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Third down and 3 yards to go.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That's complete. It's Collins. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Stroud out of the gun here. Another one caught by Collins. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 30.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
10 at the 19-yard line.
On the quick, right? Tony.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
2 yards to go, second down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming. Stroud keeps it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
And the Texans, first down.
Throw right side, taken in by Collins. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line.
4-yard gain.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
It's third down and goal to go.
Throwing now is Stroud. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Well, they're sending out an early memo that points are not going to be easy to come by in this one. A block here in the opening quarter, and what a block it was.
I love how you talked about sending out a memo. I know of one special teams coach who leaves a note in the lockers of guys he wants on his special teams. A direct invitation to them. He wants them to have the pride in what they're doing. This group showed it right there. A big effect on this game.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A gain of 26 yards.
Here we go.
Is a first down.
Play fake. Here's Ward. Looking left sideline, it's complete. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. No score after one on EA Sports.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd
Ready.
and 5. At the Texans,
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll go again with Hall. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. To throw, here's Ward. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
And they are back to 500 on the year. Got the win last weekend. And it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
Second and 1 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Stroud.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
His first catch there. Good for 10 yards and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Stroud.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 4. Stroud off the play fake. To the right side and intercepted.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he says, we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
16 yards. And the first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 40-yard
60
line.
Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
Play action. It's Ward.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Get up. Now be lying. Let's go.
Paul want to give up the middle.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Now Ward.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing is Ward.
And he comes back with one complete.
And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17.
And this one is right through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And now out comes Houston.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And Stroud now to throw. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Jeffrey Simmons in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
They'll try and do this. Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the fumble recovery.
Moore. They'll set up the screen for Hall.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. To throw is Ward. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as...
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Ward. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. They bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this will be taken at the 13. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston set to take over. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
29-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Stroud working out of the gun. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Stroud looking to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for 1 play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. This is intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports
Our spin around the NFL
report.
starts now. We begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on the Bengals. And it's Joe Burrow. He'll look...
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Hall again on 2nd down. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
A gain of 12 yards. And a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 at the
Play action now, Ward. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So nothing doing there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 43-yard.
Throwing now, Ward. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 30.
A gain of 14 yards. Complete to Brees Hall. A gain of 14.
Straight ahead is Hall. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 30.
Here's Ward. And that's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll go for it. It's Hall. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1.
That's another first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run with Hall. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll look to run with Hall. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Brees Hall hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, a touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, that can make this a three-possession game.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. He's got him in, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Open man is Collins. He's got it. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Stroud. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, but teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Come on. Hit. 60 Bison.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle. A 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And now out comes Houston. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the fourth quarter. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Pressure comes and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
2nd and 14 at the 37-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Again, running right is Hall. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Moore. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready.
Off the bootleg, Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Looking to throw. Moore. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but They'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Houston's offense taking over again. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30.
A gain of 4.
Throwing now is Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
In motion right, that's Collins. Stroud out of the gun here. That's complete. It's Collins. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, it's Stroud. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Cedric Gray.
118.
Play action. Here's Stroud. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Here's Stroud. And he is caught. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And Stroud now to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
The throwing again is Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
For the extra point.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Texans 10.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Result is a first down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he rifles one incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey!
Now Ward. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Here is third down and 4. To throw, here's Ward. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Ready! Ready!
One more time with Home. And this is not going to do it, as he stopped at the 2-yard line.
Kick the Eagle! Kick the Eagle!
It's now 3rd and goal.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play,